So tell me, what are the benefits of bringing somebody here? What do they learn?
Yeah, I am personally mind-boggled. You know, being German, I kind of forgot what they see or what they haven't seen and how they live and how we live.
Yeah, well, you left in the era of Falco, so
yeah. Yes, that's correct. No, I'm feeling really old. No, but seriously, it is amazing. Some people who have been, you know, a few times, of course, and they adopt. They have lived here, lived here for a few years, so he's very, very familiar. But I am very mind-boggled, and actually in a positive way, that people, when they come here, they immediately recognize, besides the nice weather, of course, is the way how openly we communicate and collaborate amongst each other. And it's so informal, right? There's no necessarily a structure to follow. Everything is parallel and everything is fast, right? You send an email over the weekend, you get an answer over the weekend, and everything is just fast. Well, in a big organization, and the time difference, and the different agendas, that is something you have to overcome, and it's not easy. Culturally speaking, again, if we try to help startup companies to understand how we, quote-unquote, work in Germany and within the big organization, which we are trying to tell them, right? It might not happen tomorrow, but we will owe you an answer in a week. Definitely in 2 weeks, we will not let you hang, and we will close the loop. That's a good start, right? So it's a work in progress.
It's true. I think Silicon Valley also is very open, very informal. They're willing to listen to every big company that lands here. Like, okay, you can talk to us. But a big company can kill their reputation within a year by not giving no's and by leading people down the garden path incorrectly. It's not that they have to make a deal every time, although people startups eventually learn, hey, those guys haven't made any deals in 2 years. That takes 2 years to lead. But if you're dragging the nose and giving people wrong and maybe, you very quickly can soil the reputation of the big company. In Silicon Valley talk and say, why, you don't even talk to those guys, you don't make deals. So yeah, the proof is in the pudding in a lot of cases, and the word does travel. I understand, Heikki, you brought a video. So
that's an example that, you all know that this is a very popular destination for visits. There's kind of big groups coming from corporates, but more important for us is to change in Germany. We have a big company, 204,000 employees, and there's no way we can transform the whole company. But we can introduce new ideas and kind of lead by example. We have a program internally what we call Easy to Partner. I call it Easier to Partner, which goes through the functions of the company. It goes through the integration of technology, marketing, and others, and the idea is that not only we have this kind of interface to partners, but we saw what it requires internally to change. And one is the cultural transformation. And again, I have no illusion how difficult it is. But we are using these partners like Nuebert to help us to do it. So early this year, we held a hackathon in Berlin. We have lots of space in Germany, especially in Berlin, and we are using that also for this. For example, we have now what we call launchpad for partners. If they want to establish operations in Europe, we can give them office space 2, 3, 4 months for free. But also, as I said, we have a few of these hackathons. One was with Evernote earlier this year. Just 2 weeks ago, we had one with Proxnet. So these are the kind of examples that how we try to bring, not only our headquarters or corporate to Silicon Valley, but also to do it other ways between Silicon Valley to where we are. Of course, these events as such, they are small, so we cannot have everybody there, but we share them. We have an intranet, we have video things. But this is example, just that's what we did with Evernote.
So the video is up regarding Evernote in this particular process?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the video and we'll wrap up after.
Partnerships with outside companies, and the most recent partnership we've announced is with Evernote. So we decided we could come together and do a joint hackathon.
Hackathons are a great way for us to meet the local developer community. A lot of the top apps that save to Evernote were started at hackathons.
Hackathons are this unique concept where people from all different backgrounds, whether you're a PHP developer or you're a pure graphic designer or a UI guy, can come together and pool your ideas. We're asking guys and girls to stay up late, work through the night, and the energy has been amazing.
Usually it's the same route at the different hackathons. This time it was a bit different and the projects were really exciting, really fun.
I'm not a coder, not a developer, I'm not a designer, but I love just learning about how all of that works.
It's a safe environment to productively play, I guess. Yeah, totally.
I think there's so much creativity in Berlin. I think hackathons like this really help bring that out. I'm really hopeful that some of the ideas will actually go on and become products.
Optimal case is that in a year we'll have a brilliant startup out there that's started tonight.
They are receiving the winning Evernote prize, all expenses paid, in San Francisco for a week. Big round of applause for Context Booster.
I went home today to go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't sleep, and I was so excited to continue with programming, and I returned at 3 o'clock in the morning and came back.
There's no doubt from this hackathon, our eyes have been open to what can be built in 24 hours.
Nice. Thomas, one closing question for you. We talked about how you guys don't have a website that will connect with you. It's not done through mechanical means. It's done through person-to-person interaction, events like this and other places around the Bay Area and around the world. So how important is it to have a face-to-face contact as opposed to apply this on a website and submit your idea? What's the difference?
Yeah, personally, I like to consider myself a people person.
Yep.
I mean, everybody can, put a business plan and dump it into a web portal of some sort,
yep.
And you never know who looks at it. I personally believe, and we have, I think, proven this over time and time again, that the personal relationship and the network events like these, but also the trusted relationship that I think we have proven to build with the VC community, who know what portfolio companies might fit the bill at certain topics. And then from there we grow deeper and deeper into the startup communities. As early as somebody with a PowerPoint slide and a seed fund and an A and B and C. Yeah. I personally believe in references and personal relationships. Yeah. And it can be screen time to some extent, but I wouldn't bet on sending you something on a portal and just you wait for the best.
Seems like that's the way Silicon Valley works, and it works for you and it works for us. And I think it's a perfect segue into the break, because that's the advice to everybody: get out there, talk to Thomas, talk to Heikki, and each other through the course of the break. And we'll thank these gentlemen, and we'll see you back here in half an hour. Thank you very much.
Thank you.